So this last week, we seeded 11 greens, which puts us halfway through. You know, about after 7 days, you can really start to see the greens take shape. We'll probably start mowing after about 21 days. So the covers are mainly there just for protection, you know, for any pop-up thunderstorms. That way the seed doesn't wash. But you also get the added benefit of a little bit hotter underneath that cover, and so it promotes a little bit quicker germination. It's just more of just trying to ensure our process is just a little bit cleaner, and trying to keep, you know, we've got a lot of animals that like to roam around out here, so we try to keep the animals off of it too. And so we've also got some construction fence around some of the greens too, to keep any. I mean, we've had deer on some of the greens already, so we're trying our best to keep everything off of there and try to control our environment the best we can. So the sod to sprig method is kind of a newer process. So they bring in the big rolls of sod from the sod farm, and they load them onto these sod to sprig machines. And basically what it does is it rolls that sod into a kind of chops them up, puts them in the ground, and then we come back behind it and roll and crimp those sprigs into the ground. And you have two guys on the back that are kind of just handling the netting from the sod. So the sprinklers run about 3 to 4 cycles per day, about 10-minute cycles. What we really try to do is in the evening, we try to send the sprigs basically to bed wet. That way, you know, at night you're not losing as much to evaporation. Yeah, you can't water the Bermuda grass too much at this point. We also use a process called fertigation, and so we inject fertilizer through the irrigation system. So whenever you see a sprinkler on, there's actually fertilizer in that sprinkler.
What we are doing out here is kind of selling itself. But especially as we're getting more of the cart paths completed where it's easier to get around the golf course, it has been such a difference maker. And so even though our fee to join the club has gone up significantly in a relatively short period of time, it's not deterring people from wanting to be here. They're looking at more the way that we see it is that there are a very limited number of memberships left before we have no memberships and we're on a waiting list. And so the rate of closure when somebody comes out to take a tour has been tremendous.